I was working at Spencer's during this time, and during this time, uh, there's this one girl that I talked to. I don't remember her name.
Mm.
I think her name actually was Desiree, ironically, but she was a black woman.
Hmm.
So.
Or did you have a thing for black women?
Yeah, of course I do. America.
Mine are just like Hispanics and
Asians.
that, and it was. I don't want to say keep saying redheads because that means they still have the power over me, but I do not let them have the power over me anymore.
Dude, you're just gonna go to Ireland one day and have your entire perspective change.
Just like I don't know why, just like redheads always have like the, you know, like the fine wine kind of look.
I don't know why. I thought you were describing a snake. That's exactly what they sound like. So.
I mean, a redhead strikes like a snake when you're not looking.
So there's this one girl. I don't remember her name, and that kind of makes me sad. But I do remember her specifically. They were going, because this was the day before Christmas. They were going to a roller skating rink down in Denver, and she worked for a bank. Like, she already had been through college, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna lie, even though it probably wasn't appropriate, I hit on her while I was working, which I probably shouldn't have. But it worked, and I apparently said the right things, because the next thing you know, she said, "You want to come with us?" And I said, "Fuck yeah, I want to come." Because it was basically my first ever, like, real date that I enjoyed.
Yeah.
So we went down to this roller skating rink, but she told me later on, she said, "Sorry, this is only for adults." I said, "That's fine, I could just say that I left my ID in the car." So we went into the roller skating rink, and basically we did the whole thing of like, "Oh no, I can't take my ID back at home," and I still got let in. And when I got in, there was like a lot of people in like slutty clothing because this was the night before Halloween on the roller skating ring, and they were like roller skating perfectly. I'm not gonna lie, when I walked in, it was the most amount of black people I've seen in one room, so I was intimidated, I'm not gonna lie. I walked in and it's like, I'm not gonna lie, this is the most amount of black people I've seen in a room, because we grew up here in Greeley in a very white town. Like
very white.
Yeah, so there's black
white,
people.
I feel like it's just like white and Hispanic.
Yeah, it's mostly white and Latino
area.
Ethnicity, yeah. And we still do have like people of other races. I noticed up in California there was a lot of people from India specifically.
Yeah.
When I was going to tourist spots, and so it was annoying when basically there was more Indians than there were actual Americans. But I had a good time. A lot of people I got to talk to. There was people exotic dancing while on the roller skating rink too. Like, you ever seen a woman twerk on roller skates?
Mm-mm.
That was basically it. Like, no, and they were great at fucking dancing on roller skates. And when I mean that, I just mean, like, doing anything with the blades themselves. Like, it worked with their body so fucking well.
Yeah. I
just skated around with her because I didn't know what to do. So we went down to Denver, the main area of Denver, and I bought myself and her, what was it? I bought us, I think it was a tapioca. I think it was tapioca. I don't fucking remember. And then on our way back, we were in the back, and then I remember she grabbed my cheek, she turned to me, and then we both kissed for the first time. And that was my first kiss. And she was a good kisser. I remember it.
Yeah.
And so basically from the ride from like halfway out of Denver to Greeley, we just made out in the back of this Jeep while her friend was driving.
Oh my
and I felt a little bad for her friend too.
Yeah.
And then she just said, like, "I don't want to date you, I don't feel like we mix well," but she said that after she blocked me. And then she DM'd me like months later and said, "Well, why didn't you say anything about it? You had me making me feel like I did something like bad or wrong." And she's like, "Well, I didn't want to hurt your feelings." I'm like, "It's kind of hurting now." And so then I just blocked her after that. But that was my first kiss, and I remember that. And she wasn't a bad person. She had no malicious intent. But so that hurt a little.
Trapping.